Hello everyone, it's D2Diz, and this is another MyTube, the show where it's not your tube, it's not their tube, it's my tube, where I talk about my life experiences and share my life stories and opinions on anything. So, let me talk to you all about something I've been dealing with for the past week. You know how a week ago, last Tuesday, I took my wife and daughter to the lake. We all went out to the lake. I grilled some fajitas, some chickens, okay? After it's all said and done, we come home, do other things at home, and go to sleep, whatever. The next morning, I wake up and I have a bad sunburn. And it's irritating up to this day. I still feel it, especially at work, and I'll get into those details in a moment. I woke up that very next morning on Wednesday last week, and I was red from both shoulders and arms because I made a mistake of using a muscle shirt during one of the hottest days of the summer, along with forgetting to put on the sun lotion to help protect my skin against the sun rays. So it burned. It burned to lay my shoulders down on a mattress, so it made it difficult for me to get some sleep in on my nights of work. Right after work at 6 a.m. whenever I lay down. It also hurts as I put on my shirts. Every 5 nights at work the past week, it's hot outside, me wearing the whole uniform thing with 2 shirts on, because you got the uniform and the undershirt. It's hot, and I think with that heat, it causes it to become sort of a feeling of a heat rash, and the sweat and everything, I think it makes it burn even more, and I felt irritation, the sensation of need for scratching, and it was just irritating. It was irritating. It's not as bad today thus far, but last night it was still irritating. I still see some markings of sunburn, not as bad as the day after the lake, but it still has not healed. So my advice to anyone, be sure you use protection. Be sure you put on that sunscreen to fight and protect your skin against the sun rays. It's irritating, trust me. You do not want to go through it, which is why I'm letting you all know. Stop. Remember, sun cream. Protect your skin, guys. Do not forget. If you know you're going to be out in the hot summer, use that. Take all measures to protect your skin, because it can last a week of irritating that you do not want to go through. Prevent it. Wear a sleeve shirt, not long sleeve, but at least a short sleeve, to somewhat protect. Right? My face was fine, as me and my wife talked about. Pretty sure it's because my face is used to being exposed to sunlight whenever we go out in the day, because my face is never covered, while the shoulders and arms are traditionally covered. Wearing a muscle shirt was the first time it was exposed to sunlight that it's not used to. I made that critical error in my life. Do not make the same mistake. It's gonna be a whole new look starting tomorrow. You know, one of these shitty neighbors in this apartment complex did something very annoying. They had a mattress they wanted to throw away right in front of everybody's garbage cans. So what happened? Our garbage was not picked up. Therefore, it's been too full all week. It's been filled since last week's garbage. It's been frustrating having to shove it and force it into the can. Guys, I look at everyone's garbage. Nobody even uses their trash can. Nobody. I go and take out the trash right before as I leave to work. And we're the only one who ever throw out trash. Honestly. What kind of people don't throw out trash? You just leave it under your bed. Just throw everything. Like, what do you do with it? What do these people do with their trash? How come they don't have trash on a weekly basis? But anyways, my rant is not about that. My rant is about what idiot did not use their logic. If you block the trash can, they're not going to be able to take everyone's garbage. Apparently this person could care less because they're probably one of the people that don't throw trash, so they can care less about my trash being out. It's been a frustrating annoyance throughout the week, and it's filled to the top like a mountain top. Not exaggerating. To the point where we may have to go and find a garbage, some park to go throw it in some dumpster. It's filled, the can is filled. That's just frustrating. That was not necessary if the neighbors weren't such morons. I gotta be honest with that. Could have been prevented. We've been eating differently the past week. As we said, when August starts, we're gonna change the diet. Eat less grease food or whatever less junk food, less snacks, and more healthy meals. Just a big, larger meal when it's dinner time. So, for lunch, we had tuna with crackers. I think we did that for 2 afternoons. Usually breakfast we had boiled eggs. What else? Sometime in the afternoon, I would say around 4:30 to 5:30, we will have a bowl of salad. And for dinner, the big course meal to fill us up for the rest of the night, especially on a work night for myself. The change so that I feel more healthy, and I feel less tired. That is the goal, and so that I can prevent a heart attack 10 years from now when I'm near my 40s. Because if you don't know, in a month I'll be 30 in September. So around this age, I would say you kind of want to like change eating habits a little bit. Maybe not long term, but maybe, once a year, go 2 or 3 months with eating a little bit more healthier, so that it's when you get to that age, it's not as bad because you stop the abuse of junk eating for a couple of months, so it kind of will help in the long run to not completely, I would say, of course, but maybe lessen the health issues. I don't know, I'm not a doctor, I'm just saying, if it helps me to feel a lot more healthier, why not, And it has, because when we have those tunas with the crackers, it's delicious. We both like them, and you don't feel as full and heavy, so you can actually bend down to pick up, a toy for baby and hand it to her, or walk down the stairs without feeling, like you're carrying all this weight in your belly. At least from my perspective, I cannot speak from the wife's point of view, but from my perspective, that's how I feel. And the salad as well, and it's delicious. I would say I know I have the discipline to do this, but I'm not sure if I can do it 100% committed, like where there's no, what do you say, complete help 100%, no, but we're at least about 85 to 90% health diet will be good enough, and we'll have a smoothie maybe every other night or 3 nights a week. A healthy smoothie that will help us, get our cravings for some somewhat dessert-like drink, but in a healthier fashion. So that's good as well. So there's been a lot of changes in as far as how we're eating and the direction on that. So it's like less candy, less cookies, less chips, and stuff like that. We'll do that maybe once a week when I'm off, but not in an abusive fashion. So tonight is snack day. I'm able to eat snacks and maybe a little more tomorrow, as it is my second night off. But then once I return to work, it's like no snack days for 5 days. So it's less of snacks, and that's really gonna help make me feel less tired perhaps, and maybe more active and maybe more prone to do things. Not that I've been lazy or anything, but I will be active but still feeling tired. And there's a difference between tired and sleeping. I don't know if I want to get into that explanation as far as my definition of it, but I do feel like there's a difference between exhausted, tired, and sleepy. So yeah, we've been doing that, and right now I'm feeling good. I had a Monster Energy about an hour and a half ago. What time it is? It's the early minutes of 7, so that's probably a lie. It was like around 5 that I did, but that is what it is. It's good for all, so I'm gonna keep on doing it. Do me a favor, will you all? If you enjoyed this video series, there's a lot more on it on the playlist, but do me this solid. If you enjoy it so much, share it with somebody, whether it's on your social media or show it to your best friend or your cousin or your siblings or whoever in person, and spread the word, please. I need the help for the views. It will really help the channel. Okay? I'm not gonna beg any longer. Hope y'all enjoyed this conversation. I apologize I didn't have more entertaining things to talk about. And we'll see you guys next time. Have a good night, y'all.